We're back with Revere Mayor Brian Arrigo on question 3 on the pop quiz. Well, of course, we have to talk about Kelly's Roast Beef. Kelly's Roast Beef is named after a friend of the original owners, and again, we'll give you a multiple choice. What was the occupation of that friend? Was he, there's a clue, was he a singer from South Boston, a florist from Dorchester, a pastor from Hyde Park?
We go with South Boston singer.
A florist from Dorchester. That's what he was. And our next to last question, question 4 is, there is one other community in America named after Paul Revere, and where is it? Is it in Revere, California, Revere, Minnesota, Revere, North Carolina?
Revere, California.
Minnesota. Revere, Minnesota. And now for bonus questions. Who lived at 50 Library Street in Revere for about 50 years?
Your family.
That's a ding ding. All right, we'll give you the bonus one. Aunt Mary lived there. Absolutely.
Okay, Aunt Mary.
You win.
Right.
I should say there was a conversation before we started taping the show, so he's not actually that clairvoyant. Revere Beach is America's oldest public beach, as everyone knows, and one of your city's biggest draws from surrounding communities. There's a growing number of luxury condominiums going around that area. Do you have any worries that it's going to displace more affordable housing and sort of create an exclusive enclave in your city?
So what we've tried to do and what we try to make sure is that we are attractive to everyone, and we want to make sure that folks who live here or live in Revere can stay in Revere. And if you look at the affordability question, the Revere Beach units that are going up are relatively affordable in the region because Boston's become so unaffordable in certain sections. What we've tried to do is work with nonprofit organizations to make sure that there are opportunities for folks that want to stay in Revere. And the other big piece is to make sure that the small businesses can really continue to thrive and take advantage of some of the investment that's happening.
So it sounds like you are a little worried that it would be a little bit sort of.
Of course, we've seen what's happened in other communities where there has been displacement. We don't want that to happen in Revere, especially one area is the Shirley Ave district, which is really a vibrant, diverse community and really exciting and a beautiful place. We don't want to see the folks who live down there displaced, and so what we've tried to do is make sure that we set up the resources and have the ability to make sure that our small businesses can continue to grow and can take advantage of some of the folks who are moving in along the beach.
Next question is your future. Revere's mayor is a 4-year term, right?
Yes, sir.
So that means you're up now? Right?
I will be up in November, yeah.
Now, the last time around, you won by 108 votes, if my math was correct. Yeah. 108 is like this little narrow margin. I understand that. So, do you expect another challenge from former Mayor Dan Rizzo?
I don't at this point. I think what we've done is an incredible job of updating and bringing the city into the 21st century. And I'm looking forward to kind of proving my record and showing my record to everyone and discussing all the things that we've done in the last 4 years. If somebody looks to challenge me, I look forward to having the conversations about what we've been able to accomplish over the last 4 years.
And so therefore that is your message to voters about why you deserve a second term, not only what you've been able to accomplish, but what your vision is for the city?
And we've set out a vision for the next 25 years. We're going through this process, a master planning process called Next Stop Revere, and we're getting community input to have people think about the next 25 years of the city. Between Suffolk Downs, Wonderland Dog Track, and Necco, those are 3 huge parcels, and really we're the economy of the city, and we get to rethink that, we get to reshape that, and we get to write the next chapter of the city of Revere.
They're like blank canvases almost,
they are
right?
Blank
I mean, you can...
And so we have incredible opportunities and incredible potential, so we're looking forward to, and we have been talking to people about, what does the city look like over the next 25 years, and how do we make sure that the city is a place where my 2 little boys are proud to grow up in, and how do we continue to move forward
and stay,
and
stay. You did.
Right, exactly, and stay.
Brian, great to see you.
Thank you.
Brian Arrigo is the mayor of Revere. Our thanks to him for joining us on the OTR this morning. With the OTR Roundtable is next. Senator Elizabeth Warren is now full speed ahead on her presidential campaign in the wake of her Lawrence Mill rally, but the very rough water may still be ahead. Stay with us.